Good evening and welcome to the Laverne Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee meeting. Today is June the 17th, 2024. We do have a quorum and I call this meeting to order. First things first, we need to approve the minutes from the last meeting. If I could get a motion and a second.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve from Ms. Davidson and a second from Mr. Chuck. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. All right, our first order of business is that Miss Jody has resigned. She has moved on to bigger and better things, and we want to thank her for her service with the Parks and Rec meeting. But being she was the vice chair, we need a new vice chairman. So I will take a motion from anyone that would like to make that motion.
I make a motion that we, Chuck Isabel. I second it.
Okay, we have a motion from Miss Felicia for Chuck Isabel and a second from Miss Davison. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Congratulations, Chuck.
Well, Dennis is not here, so.
You'll,
Say no.
oh my God.
Oh, Lord help us.
All right, well, I'll call this meeting adjourned. Chuck, you'll be able to get over here and sit next to me next time, and you'll have to move away, sir.
Giles is getting demoted.
Letting you know.
All good.
It's all good.
All right, so we'll get into our meeting. Our first thing is we're going to be talking about the upcoming July the 4th, and I guess that is a Miss Kathy thing.
Yep. So Independence Day celebration is on July 4th. Gates open at 5:30. Zone status will be on the football field starting at 6 p.m. We've got food trucks, spider jump, and the inflatable obstacle course will be on field 1. And the fireworks will start around 8:45-ish. So,
Is everything pretty much the same as it was last month, Kathy, or has there been anything added
it's
to it?
pretty much the same. 4th of July is standing room only, so it's pretty much the same schedule of events. So.
And David, just to remind everybody that might be watching at home, I can't remember, are fireworks allowed in the park?
They are not. No personal fireworks are allowed in the park, including sparklers.
Including sparklers. So folks, if you're watching at home, please, because it's my understanding that the LPD is going to be out in full force enforcing this, so please do not set off fireworks in the park. You're actually not even supposed to set them off on any kind of city property, period. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
All right. Any questions? All right. We'll move on to the next one. I'm always interested to hear about this one. That's Howl at the Moon.
All right. Howl at the Moon is Friday, August 16th this year. Right now, early registration is $30 up until August 2nd. Goes up to $35 from the August 2nd to the 15th, and it'll be $40 the day of the race. We do in-person registrations the day of the race. Check-in is at 6:30 at Pavilion B at the back of the park. Lineup is at 7:30, and the race starts at 8 p.m. And the race goes from Veterans Park to City Hall Complex and back down Murfreesboro Road to the park.
How many have we had sign up?
Right now I have 12.
Okay.
So, yeah, it usually, right before the deadline of the early registration is when we get the bulk of the registrations.
Yeah, I need to sign up. I haven't.
Yeah, so last year we had 180, so we're hoping to beat that number this year.
That's when they all pile in and people start talking about why is Murfreesboro Road closed and, you know.
You don't have to close it. That make it more challenging.
Yeah.
Run a little faster.
What was that game?
Frogger?
Frogger. Yeah. Frogger. Okay. Any questions?
Has the link been released?
It is. We've already shared it on Facebook. The link is online. Registrations are open. We have an online payment option right now on the website. And then we've shared it at several different racing groups here in Middle Tennessee as well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Any questions? All right, the next one will be the carnival that I know Miss Kathy has got all kinds of information.
Well, Carnival is August 29th, 30th, and 31st this year. It's back in the front parking lot at Veterans Park. Times would be 6 to 10 on Thursday and Friday, and noon to 10 on Saturday. They have not given me a specific on the price of the armbands yet, but they are good for the 4-hour sessions, which would be 1 to 5 and 6 to 10. I just don't know exactly how much they're going to be yet.
You gonna do the parking out there by the skate park in the grass?
Weather permitting, yes, sir. If
Weather,
not,
yeah,
we'll
good question.
Utilize that back parking lot, back by Pavilion B in the football field.
If it happens to rain a lot, will you try to push people in back behind the football fields and
Yes,
all
sir.
that?
Yeah, we will. That's the only thing about holding an outside event. If we get any rain, we use that field up there for parking. That kind of hurts us a little bit, but we've been on a roll here lately, so we're gonna have good weather for that.
Might be our year.
100%.
So we need good weather for that, because if it rains, they may shut it down.
Any questions? And here it is. I knew she would get it on here sooner or later. Fall Festival.
Yep, Fall Festival this year. The kickoff to the Fall Festival is Friday, September 13th. This year, we are going to do a cruise-in, so we're going to have a car show with a band. The Road West Band will be performing Friday night at the car show. We're going to have the stage in the front parking lot this year. So we'll do door prizes, placement trophies, Friday night, and then September 14th, that Saturday will be the festival. Starts off with the parade at 10. We've got Hobo Road and Phoenix Rising scheduled to perform at the festival on Saturday. We've got the petting zoos coming back, animal show, family activities. We've got a few things already scheduled for that event. So, we've got vendors already registered as well.
And if we could get David to stay away on that day so we could have good weather.
Oh, no, that's gonna happen. We're in there.
I spoke with Amy from Phoenix Rising last weekend, and she's super excited about coming and playing. She's got some new stuff coming up. So as it gets a little closer next month, the month after, we'll be really getting it out there, and hopefully, I mean, let's face it, Mother Nature, we need her on her meds. You know, that's about all I can say about it. And car shows are always fun. People seem to really like those.
Is there gonna be an entry fee for that?
There is not an entry fee. It's just going to be a cruise in. There will be a registration because we are doing the raffles and the placements. But we've talked to 2 different car show organizations that are going to help us promote that. So we'll hopefully have a really good turnout for that. We'll have live music and food trucks, a couple food trucks Friday night for that as well.
They had a big car show in Lebanon this weekend called the Redneck Rumble. And apparently, that's what it's called. Apparently, that is one huge show. People take their campers, stay all weekend, all that stuff. So that car show business is really something. So it may bring out a different crowd, you know. So it'll be fun. All right. Any questions? I know there will be plenty next month and the month after about Fall Festival. Any questions about it?
No.
All
What
right.
is the time on Saturday for the parade and the?
Parade starts at 10, and the festival usually will start at 10. The vendors will be ready for foot traffic, and it ends at 3.
And I got your email. I'd have to go back. When is that meeting you're having?
Oh,
July
July
1st.
1st.
July 1st?
Right. That's for the city departments that are all involved to meet together to go over
Right.
the logistics of the event.
Okay. I knew I got it. It's just on my other phone. So, any questions about that? All right, well, we'll just start with our brand new spanking vice chairman, Mr. Chuck Isabel. Do you have any questions or comments, Mr. Chuck?
No, I'm good.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. It's not Chuck anymore, it's Charles. You have any questions, Charles?
It's mostly what bill collectors call me, but yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Miss Laura?
No, I'm looking forward to the events this year, and everybody keep your fingers crossed for the weather.
God, I know that's right. Mr. Giles?
No questions. Second, Laura. Looking forward to the events. Good weather.
And Miss Felicia?
I hope the weather holds up,
I think we're all.
all of them.
I know this weather, the last couple of days, I feel like every time I walk outdoors, I'm opening up my oven to check on my cornbread.
I think that's going to be the norm this year.
I just want to say, first of all, thanks to Miss Molly over there, keeping us straight, sending us information, emails, and text messages. Also, I want to give a shout out. And now I know that we had different age groups playing this past weekend for the Laverne All-Stars baseball team. I wish I could say how they all did, but I would be lying. I was happy to see those boys up there. They looked sharp. My opinion, they were one of the sharpest, especially in their pinstripes. But I can say that our 5- and 6-year-old team, on Sunday, we won a game, which they worked hard, and they came over, and I told a couple of them, way to go, guys, you guys won, and they looked up at me and they said, we won? I said, yeah. So that's what baseball's all about.
And I do believe that fall ball registration is open on the USL page.
Okay, all right. So our next meeting will be July the 15th. Right here at 6 p.m. in this same boardroom, and I will, that will be after our big July the 4th bonanza, and I know that Kathy will have us a big story to tell us about that and all the great things that happened and went on. So with that, I'll call this meeting adjourned.